Hi, parents and students. I just wanted to post a brief walkthrough of what we will be working on this week in ERWC. So it's what I like to lovingly call Sonnet Week, which is a week of analysis that I truly love. As an actor and just an overall fan of Shakespeare, I think his writing is so valuable. And these sonnets that we'll be looking at this week, while they're obviously not his plays, they're more of his poetry that he wrote. The messages and the themes are so wonderful. The wording is very clever. I mean, they're key Shakespeare. So we'll be going through that this week. So we'll kick it off tomorrow on our short day with just kind of talking about sonnet analysis, and you will watch teacher examples of how we do this. So myself, Miss Willis, Mr. Landis, and Mr. Hadley are also recording these today. So you can see how 4 different teachers approach sonnet analysis, and you can see sort of the metacognitive process for each of us. We all have very different areas of expertise, and so our analysis is going to reflect that. So for example, Miss Willis is very much a rhetorician, right? She likes to dig into the argument of things. I come at sonnets with an actor's and director's eye a little bit more. Mr. Hadley writes poetry, so he comes at it with that kind of angle, and Mr. Landis likes to always look for those real world connections, so you'll see that angle as well. So it's going to be really interesting. You'll get to see all 4 of the ERWC teachers, how we approach sonnets when we are digging into our own analysis. On Tuesday, we are going to do some group analysis of Sonnet 116 so that we can practice this, and then you'll do a little bit of reflection on a Google form of what that process was like for you, and this is where you'll be able to tell me if there's anything that you're feeling like you need a little bit more support with or you're struggling with when it comes to sonnet analysis. So that'll be Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have a small group or pairs analysis of Sonnet 130, and this is where your first formative score will come from with the stylistic analysis. On Thursday, we will go over those Sonnet 130 examples and see how those scores on stylistic analysis kind of fall in place, similar to what we did last week. And you will do independent analysis of Sonnet 75, where you will be assessed on formative 2, which is evidence integration. So formative 1 is more of like a table. Formative 2 is more of a paragraph. So you might see some mirroring here with what we did with that rhetorical analysis piece last week. And then finally on Friday, you will have a choice of which 2 sonnets you would like to analyze, and then there is the summative analysis of those sonnets that will be due on Monday night. So similar process to what we did with the speeches last week. However, we are looking at sonnets this week. And that summative will be due Monday night, 11:59 p.m. And similarly to this week, if you're looking for feedback on that, you can get it in on Classroom by 6 p.m. on Friday, and I'll give you feedback on Google Classroom so you can revise before submitting on Turnitin. My flex this week on Tuesday, please check and see if you are red checked. I have gone ahead and red checked all the students who are missing work at this point in the term. Because we have so few things in the gradebook, missing work results in a very, very sad grade. So if you currently have an F in the class with 0%, you are in my flex. So let's get you caught up so that we don't have sad scores. On Wednesday, we have the Why I Write intervention for my comp students, so you don't have to worry about Wednesday. And Thursday, if you're looking for some help or some feedback on sonnet analysis, I am available for that. All right, so that is kind of an overview of our week. Have a wonderful Sunday.